I just realized that my microphone has been on mute this whole time. My apologies. I've been talking about nothing here. I mentioned in the intro, and you would obviously not have heard it because I did not turn my microphone on, that our team is in rough shape here. One of our flesh golems is dead. The other one is currently missed next game, so he's not here for this match. One of our werewolves is dead. So we're really relying on a single werewolf as our only real strong player on the team right now. Now, he does have 2 levels. I don't want him to be the guy that's scoring if I can all help it, because I need to spread these skill points around. And we're going to see what we can do there. Now, I do have a block dodge ghoul, and my werewolf is also blodged, so I'm hoping that maybe will reduce some of the damage that I'm going to be taking this match. But playing against orcs, you're going to get hit. Now, I do still have 2 whites on this team that are alive and undamaged. One has guard, and the other is a 2 skill point fellow who's likely not going to get too much done. Now, my opponent has block here, loner. He's keeping his black orcs kind of wide, which I don't mind at all. He has no thrower, but he does have a single mighty blow on this blitzer here in the back. Everything else is actually pretty much business as usual. Now, I would really like to get this ball onto 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crap. I have that glitch where one of your players is invisible, and I can't actually see where my, Now, this is a big problem. I can't actually see where my ghoul is. Now, I have to go on the offense here, but I'm not really sure how to do this. What I think we're actually going to do is play really deep. Choosing not to get a lot of blocks in my favor this turn. Unfortunately, my front line here is seriously going to get just bashed around. But I do want this tied up as best as I can. And we are going to hang back and try to survive by reducing the number of blocks that we can take. Oh, hang on, I got more players here. Actually, you know what? I don't want to be too wide. And I don't want him too far, these guys too far forward, because I don't want them getting blitzed or engaged if my opponent is able to move everything. If anybody out there knows what's going on when you go to deploy and one of your players literally just is not showing up on the pitch, let me know. Because I would love to know what's going on with that. Before high kick. I can move anybody directly under the ball. And yet it didn't actually let me do it. Is that because I already had a player there? Okay. I do want to level up a white. So I'm going to move myself completely onto the side of the board here, where there are fewer players, and we're going to cycle left. So we're going this way. How fast am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. Crap. My cage is actually out of position here. But this is okay. Oh, no, wait. Go back one. Crap. I'm just making nothing but mistakes here already. But that's alright. What am I doing? I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to try to do here. I want to shift over to the side of the board. I want to back up this ghoul and have him receive the ball. I want to move my werewolf into a safer position. Don't lose your way. And part of the purpose of doing this whole thing is to try to get my opponent onto some kind of sideline. There we go. I managed to get the ball onto one of the ghouls, which I don't mind at all. Now, these are all 1-die blocks, but my opponent doesn't have skills on any of these. So we're going to start with this one and hope that we get something good. Don't knock me down. Beautiful. There we go. 1 down. I could follow up, but I'm not going to because I want the tackle zones in this area. Oh, and we actually broke armor, which is hilarious. Hilariously uncommon. To there. Again, I'm not going to follow up. And we're actually going to dodge this guy out to try to reduce the blocks we're going to take. Hang on, their agility too. That was a lucky roll. And we're going to cover this as best we can. So this is me not playing business as usual. This is not the way that I typically like to play my undead teams, or any team really. But I'm going to be playing here as much as I possibly can. I will be playing here to try and mitigate the damage I'm taking. It is more important to me this game that my star players live to the end than that I win. Just because of the quantity of damage that we've had come at us so far this season. Don't lose your way. I do realize the music has gone down. I don't intend to actually run it the entire game this time around. Because with these 2-minute turns, I've been having trouble playing without getting too distracted. And we're going to see if I can't make something a little better here happen. So my opponent is doing that orc thing where he ties up as many players as possible to ensure that he's got some blocks next turn. I'm not going to be foolish enough to try to dodge with a zombie again with their agility too. That was a very lucky roll for me. Not that I'm unhappy about having made it. And I do definitely want to be hitting with my werewolf. I'm going to be using him to block this game more than run the ball. I just need to set up a good situation for that because I need to be sure that he is safe and alive when that happens. What I may do is back up here for a turn. And then I can run the ball all the way around there to where he can actually not reach me, which would be hilarious. There's my block zombie. I think I have another zombie with a skill. That is wrong. I do not. But I do have guard on this white in the back, which I don't mind. Okay. This guy doesn't have block. Now my opponent has committed so many guys over here, we are actually going to switch directions. Depending on what is left available for me to hit. Maybe not. I may do some hits and then back everybody up with the intention of switching sides later. You're going to stand up regardless. No, I could actually open this all up. If I blitz here, hit this once, I have to follow up. I'd have to dodge it to get out of there. I'm looking right now for blitzes that I can take that are not going to permanently hurt me and that I can do at good dice. And this is one of them. So we're going to take this. I want to get my blitzes in. Push to here. 1. Ah, crap. Double push. This is a problem. This is a big problem. I'm going to push you straight back and I'm going to end up following up here. Now, do I run out of here or do I stay there? I have a lot of movement if I decide to back off. But right now I have another 2-die block here that I can throw. I'm actually going to stay here. My ball is going to move somewhere. In fact, you might go here. This gives me 2-die blocks on everything in this area, which I don't hate. My other option is to run the ball. Sorry, is to run this fellow up over here and bring the ball way to the back, and I actually really like that. We're going to bring the guard player up here beside my werewolf to keep him safe. This is the other way to protect him. You, sir, are going to come all the way out here. And yes, I am in fact going to go extremely far forward because I would like to wrap around here if at all possible. My ghoul is similarly going to come down here. Now I still may swing him back that way, but that remains to be seen. And we're going to throw some blocks in here because I have 2 dice, and that's the best that I'm going to hope for here. There's a push, unfortunately. Not exactly everything that I was hoping it would be. Do I follow up into this? I'm not giving myself any assists, but I am denying some. 1 die block. Come on. No! No! I think I'm going to take this and save my rerolls. Not what I want to see happen, but... Oh, he's dead! Actually dead. Regeneration fail. 1 more player down. I am seriously running out of players on this team. It seems every time I get hit, somebody dies. I haven't had, like, any... Not even injuries. Always dead. Wow. Wow, this is a rough start to this game when I need to find a player advantage if I'm going to have any shot at this. My opponent's set up to a whole bunch of blocks, and I just killed my own zombie, and he didn't even have to throw anything. My werewolf is now vulnerable from this left side because this player is dead. Oh, we're going to have to find some answers somewhere here. Or at the very least, kill a black orc as we fall apart. This team is in shambles. Shambles, I tell you. Shambles. But can an undead player truly become dead? I don't know. Oh, if I'm extremely lucky, maybe we'll get a kill and get a zombie back because I need them at this point. And 11. All right, we're going to have to hit some people. I'm going to have to move the ball into a vulnerable state, encouraging my opponent to play towards it so that he stops just beating the crap out of all of me. Now, fortunately, I have a lot of players tied up over here, and not for very long. My opponent is on the clock. He doesn't have a lot of time to throw the blocks that he really wants to here, although I expect that the black orc here is going to blitz my werewolf in a moment. Oh, not the hit I expected to take here. Don't be dead. Oh, he's stunned. Crap. I do not have the assist I need to get myself out of this. Please be a push. Okay. Not great. Not the worst. I don't know that I have a way to rotate around the side of the board now. Because I'm down 2 players. And so it comes to pass that our werewolf puts himself in a bad spot in an attempt to break armor with claw. Oh, still nothing. Bad luck Brian is in fact not as bad luck as he pretends to be. You could come all the way around here and then die to having way too many opponents in the way. What we're actually going to do, let's get some assists up here and look for a way to clear this up. The werewolf did not get hurt. It's okay here, but I did have a ghoul die. Or sorry, not a ghoul, a zombie. He's now dead. No, don't follow up. Ah, crap. So my werewolf is okay for a turn. My ball is semi-unblitzed for a turn. He might as well start doing this. Maybe I can get lucky and surf a guy at some point. Well, he broke armor at least. I don't quite know what I want to do with the ball. And I may actually put it vulnerable to try to protect my ghoul because I can't afford to lose any more players. I have a block left here. It's not very good, so we're just going to end turn. I'm trying not to be risky if I can all help it. But the goal for this game is not to win. It is to survive and hope for a decent winnings roll that can help me bring this back around. Unfortunately, I haven't been playing into that strategy very well, as I have already killed one of my zombies. I think with a mistake, because I might have been able to select a push on that. I think I had a 2-die block and a push option, and I picked the wrong option, which just makes me sad. But we're going to try to clean this up as best we can. Where's this block? Over here, I think? Or out on the side. Oh, hang on, we got another injury. But we have at last passed a regen roll, so we do get him back at some point. That said, we're 2 players short on the pitch right now. One of them with the potential to come back. And I need to find a way to get control of this ball. And I'm almost in the position that I want to be in to make this work. There's the follow-up, though. That's the hit that's going to make this difficult for me. Push! Push! Crap. Oh, man. We need some players. I can't even dodge out of this. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. I want to get the ball over here if I can at all. You just got to find a way to make that happen. Yeah, there's a reroll. Oh, nice dodge. Okay, we got a plan here. You're going to stand. You have guard. And you dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Can you get guard involved here? We're going to get some players standing. And then we're going to make a play. We're going to surf this player. We're going to try to get the ball back. Is it going to work? I don't know. One never knows with these things. I need to make a dodge and a lot of movement here. We got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got to make a dodge and 2 blocks. Here. Push number 1. Beautiful, beautiful. That's how we start this. Number 2. Reroll it. Push. Come on, armor breaks. Nothing. Nothing. I am in fact going to go for it to get myself the hell off the line of scrimmage. If he falls here, I don't even care. Now we got to fix this. I got a 2-die block because I moved my guard player here, so we're going to try that. Wow, he doesn't have block. Okay, good enough. Much as I was trying to get that player out of that corner, I'm okay taking what the good Lord gives me on this one. Better on the offense than the defense. Oh, crap, not again. Wow. Wow, these skulls. Had to try it. Offense was better, and otherwise the Black Orc hit me and the other blitzer stood up. Now here is the problem. Once again, because my werewolf is the only one who can get things done, he's the player using the ball, and I need to get this damn ball out of here. I may pick up the ball, run back here, just wait a couple turns, and then pass it somewhere stupid where he can't score with it. I am fortunate in that I did manage to kick a player off the field. I did not break armor, but that's okay. Or, sorry, I didn't get a good injury roll. I got the push, but my injury roll was just a stun. Getting a KO there would have heralded better things for the rest of the game here. Oh, he actually got the down results. Don't die! Good job. Good boy, good boy. Ha ha ha, there we go. Alright, one more reroll down. We're taking what we can. Assume because he wanted to get this player out of here. But it cost him a reroll to do it. Don't lose your way. Now, I could move this ball in a lot of places, but none of them are safe. I've got... no, a KO. A KO. Trouble. Trouble on the gridiron. It feels like there's so many orcs and just no necromantic players here. Well, I guess I'm out 3 of them, so... Ah, crap. That was exactly the player that I needed free to make anything work here. And I don't know how to get this ball out. You're going to have to stand up. You, sir, you're at -1, -2. I need to negate that. Which means you moving here. You... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit it to him. You have to stand up now, though. I push him. I want to push him wide. Shit, this guy can reach me anywhere I can get that ball. We're going to get the ball. We are going to throw it somewhere silly. So we're going to hit you. Because you don't have block and we do. Down. To there. Guess we'll follow to get myself a little safer. Set up some better assists. This also means I'm not blitzing this turn. And it does mean that I might be leaving my werewolf vulnerable, which I don't like. Pick up that ball. Bring it somewhere. How far can you go? Bring it here. And pass it to him. This is a bad pass. I know it is. But it's possible to roll sixes, and I need to get the ball out of this corner. I don't want to be holding on to it because I don't want him coming at me. Ha ha ha! One more reroll down. Beautiful. My opponent's down to 1. With the lack of rerolls, it may be possible for me to get a lucky turnover and turn this around. Unlikely, but possible. I assume this guy's just going to get the crap beat out of him, but that's more than that's all we expected anyway. And oh, he is still in the way, my friend. And you do have a blitz available, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the blitz come at this dude. Oh no, or he could hit here and try to pick up the ball with someone else. In fact, I expect that he will hit me with his mighty blow once again. And he has managed to clear the tackle zone off the ball if he wants to. But I'm also still in the way, which is more than I had expected coming out of this turn. And he's definitely covering the ball, but not trying to play it yet, which I find a little surprising. It is going to give me the chance to hopefully run some blocks. Ooh, the dodge. Oh, no, there's the ball. So the ball is now picked up. My opponent definitely has the range to try to threaten a touchdown here in the near future, but I'm going to see if I can't get some injuries on with my claws players and then move into this following. Because if there's one thing that I can hope for to turn this around. Oh, interesting play. Ah, crap. Nicely done. He's going to manage to tie up my werewolf. Or put himself in scoring range. All right, let's do this in the right order. There's my guard player. You are this one. You can't do anything because you're too slow. Actually, you could tie up this guy. You're going to run up here and tie up a player. For once, you're going to stand up before everything goes to crap. I might try to hit this black arc with you. I need to throw a block here, which is going to be you. Down, at least. I'll put you down here. I am not following up because I would rather mark the guy with movement speed than that one. My guard player could move into here, but he's still going to get the crap beat out of him. He's actually going to come back here. So I have a guard player down the field. My werewolf is my blitz, and you're going to come back and be my safety. So I'm going to back up a bit here. Should get some safeties on the board. I'm going to rock my blitz because this is my best dice. Finally got one. To there. Ooh. And Claw gets me a KO. And then we're going to back it up because, you know what, we're even going to go so far as to be adjacent to the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. I'm going to come all the way back here. Said he can get to the ball, depending on what happens here. This guy is literally just going to get smacked in the face. But this is my one block offensive die once again, and we're going to try it once again. Hey, and for the first time here, we're not rolling snake eyes. I'm going to push. I am going to follow up. I know I'm opening up blocks I don't necessarily want to, but it may give me the option of getting this zombie out and involved in the play. I could dodge this guy out just to be annoying and actually get a tackle zone on the ball. But as it stands, he has the blitz free to hit him wherever he goes, and I want to force him to roll dice on the offense if he's going to roll any dice at all. In retrospect, my ghoul should have been basing this guy so that after this happened, it wasn't 2-on-1 with my white. So this is our offensive turn, and we're putting up decent defense, I think, at least more so than I might have expected. Is this the guy with block? No, it's not. You are. Not where I need him. But that's okay. We are just going to continue to blitz with the werewolf and see if we can't knock players out for the second half and try to give me some kind of player equilibrium with my opponent. If I could get even players, which requires some very lucky dice, then maybe we can get something to happen here. Follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. Ah, damn. Because this is my guard player. Oh, okay. And there is the last reroll. My opponent is now out of rerolls. He's got the ball, and he's going to try to find a way to get that sucker downfield. This opponent, you don't need a pass, so there's no indication that maybe a pass is coming just for skill points. I do expect that the player wants to run down here, but then he's leaving himself werewolf vulnerable. Now, I can also blitz with my ghoul. I mean, he is block dodge. I shy away from blitzing with him because the counter hit on the turn after is dangerous for me. Ah, crap. You're still tying up both of them, you jerk. Oh! Not another stun down here. Wow, these armor breaks are not going my way. Consistently on my butt. But look who's managed to stand the turn. Not bad job. Not a bad job there. Another stun. Oof. Ooh. But we can make something here work. I don't know what. My opponent is definitely taking control of the left side of the board here. I may need to dodge out to make this work. I will be honest, a large part of me wants to try to surf this guy as well, to try to get a player advantage. He is set up. I could do a 2-die block or 1-die block here if I come up with that, and then blitz the werewolf there to knock that guy out, but I don't know if that's enough. I could do this, and you're free to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really, my problem here is that I just don't have enough players to make this turn work. And I'm afraid my only way to do that is going to be to get some players into the action here. somehow. I really don't want to throw two blocks here if I can help it. But I want to get you out. I think I make you my blitz. Hit twice. Then try to bring him back in here. Haha! Down the mighty blow claw, fellow. There you go. To the turf with you. And the claw does nothing. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. Leaves me in about the best position I can hope for. Given the players we're dealing with here. You're going to throw a 1-die block here. I think this is a reroll. We're running out of turns. Down. Down you to there. And I'm not following up. We'll take this. No, we won't. And actually, I'm probably better off not doing it. This is my opponent's turn 7. He has 2 turns to score here. He's not in... He has many ways to do it. And I'm just scrambling at straws to make it difficult for him to finish. If I get lucky dice, he is out of rerolls. Of course, I am as well. Fortunately, thus far, we've only had a single casualty, but I hope I'm not jinxing it by saying this. Making it out of this game without flesh golems, playing against orcs, with only a single casualty, is not a bad situation if we can somehow make it stick. Ooh, look at this. You can move and pass that. So he's setting up threats on the ball all over. We got 3 players on the side. My opponent has 2. 1 to KO that may well could just come back. And we're going to see how that works. And he's definitely covering the ball here with vim and vigor. Again, very difficult for me to make any kind of play on that. Unfortunately, if I don't hit the ball... If I don't hit the ball, he is going to have many ways to score. It's not enough for me to clear the guys that are around it. And that KO. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Now, the one thing I do have going in my favor was... crap. Never mind. Opinion revoked. Was that the one guy that I do have actually involved in the play is in fact my guard. You're gonna stand up in an irrelevant way. You sir. Might actually stand up and get on that guy. I could dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it, hit, and then fall over. I will dodge 1, 2, 3, 4. I would hit you. Dice minus 1. 7, 8. Are you the mighty blow? Crap! I really don't want to put the mighty blow beside my ghoul. So this is the question. I can play for the ball here. I can actually do a blitz on the ball. Hit you once, hit you twice to put the ball out here. Hopefully twice, because that would get me out of tackle zones with this big oaf. Another option is you go 1, 2... I don't have a way to get an assist on this guy. So a single dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go for it to here. We'll deny that tackle zone. Neither of these guys have good dodge. You've got nothing. Alright, we're going to roll some dice here. We're going to hope to get lucky, and we're going to hope to survive the turn that follows, which is a lot of risks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Single die block. 2 single die blocks. No rerolls. No skulls. Oh, he's down. He is down. He is on the pitch. He is just sitting here, loving it, all alone. All alone. And oh my god, I've still got movement speed. I can dodge out of this. Maybe. Pick up the ball. Dare we? I believe we do. You, sir, can get 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get this ball as far away from literally everything as possible. Oh, and I've fallen over. But I've gotten the ball somewhere annoying for my opponent. Now, I could have just stayed there, stood up the zombie to tie up that guy. But, I got dice. So, I got some very lucky dice. Now, that's it. None of those dodges were difficult dodges to make. Both the players had dodge. There were 3 pluses, so each of those was an 86% chance dodge. 2 of those in a row is not unreasonable. Each 14% chance that the play fell apart there. But getting the block that I needed was excellent. And this was the play that I was afraid of. Because I really want this ghoul to live. And, oh, thank Lord, he is only stunned despite suffering an armor break. And my opponent is going to have to pick up that ball and do a pass. Now, had I held the ball on the werewolf, my opponent would have been forced to blitz the werewolf. Perhaps, no, most certainly I would have been better not going for it. Standing up the zombie in the top left of the field here. And then seeing if I couldn't just tie up as much as possible. With that said, this is still going to be a difficult field to open up. And I may have managed to block my opponent from getting the touchdown that he needs. But he has a shot. He can walk to this ball. He can throw a long pass. And just hope on dice here. I got lucky with my dice. That doesn't mean that my opponent will not. Second chance to pick up the ball for not much reason. Unless he's kicking my werewolf. Don't you dare kick my werewolf. Play the ball, you jerk. Play the ball. If this guy kicks my werewolf, I'm going to be so sad. Oh, thank Lord. Whew. Okay, so despite stunning most of my team in that play, we managed to survive the half. If I get lucky and my opponent's blister does not stand up, I have 2 Bloodweiser babes. I rolled a 1 to get my zombie back, and I needed him. If your guy stands up, oh, okay, good. Two babes, still KO'd. Wow. Where's my roll there? Yep, rolled a 1. So I will be short 3 players this half. 2 players. My opponent will be short 1. So not as bad as it could be. We're going to find my loner. This time. My loner's off. Oh, my loner's the KO'd fellow. Very well, we're going to find block, block, block. And you gentlemen here. And give you both a zombie to assist you. And everyone else is going to hang way the hell back. And we are going to try to stall this out one more time. Why can't I move this player? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players against 10. But I have managed to prevent my opponent from scoring. My best case scenario here is maybe to let him play the ball, try to use my werewolf to injure players, and hope that I get another chance to play the half. Being down one player and not having the strength to block as well as my opponent is going to make it very difficult for me to steal the ball. That said, the werewolf has done it twice this game. He's stolen the ball from my opponent. So it is not impossible. But this is one scary orc team. The lack of sure hands, but choosing not to bring a thrower, has in fact cost him this game, though. He did use 2 rerolls trying to get the ball picked up. Oh, I have to kick. Right to you. And then we're going to get a blitz. I don't need a blitz. Quick snap. Oh, even worse. And the ball's right up front. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, which of you is down? You're the 0 SPP guy. He wants to use the Mighty Blow guy as the ball carrier, which seems like a strange choice to me. Typically, I want to leave that player free to be blitzing as many players and as often as possible. But we will see if we can't find a way to survive yet another half. And all it takes is a 6 on the winnings to keep this train going. And one of these guys has guard. The one on the right has guard. Good. He missed the pickup, so at least my opponent's going to have to risk a roll there. Hey, Rose. Welcome to the stream. We're just coming in the second half. We were in dire straits. We've got 9 players on the pitch to my opponent's 10. And we're starting this game with many of our star players dead. So this entire match is an exercise in survival. We're just trying to live through this and, if possible, reduce the amount of points that my opponent can score. If we get an extremely lucky opening, I may, in fact, go for the ball and try to get a goal in. I keep saying that I want to play to survive and that I don't care about the ball, and then I play the ball anyway because just deep down I can't let my opponent just take it. It's a bad decision. So, I expect my opponent's now going to move forward, bases a whole bunch of my players so that he has blocks to throw, and then try to get the ball. And there it is. I may, in fact, try to get an assist here. Try to get a push, and then actually try to blitz this fellow off the field. Committing pretty much all of my resources to this half of the field. Looking fresh. No, but I did sleep for like 3 hours before the cast started. Ah, crap. That was the assist I needed. So he's opened up both sides of the field. I've got a bunch of guys in the center, but I feel like this is, if anything, just a collapsing pocket of blocks that I'm about to take to the face. So you got to find out what I can do about that. And here comes the pickup attempt in a moment, I think. Not with the Mighty Blow. Part of me expected him to try to level this guy, given that he did choose to leave him back for the goal. But he has switched up tempo. Now, with 3 players hanging back, I actually have more players that I can get involved in blocking if I choose not to play this center area right now. And I may be doing that. You can hit here. The 2-die block if I do this. That opens up a good block on the werewolf. What if I choose to play this side instead? This side is harder to crack open. So we're going to get some blocks over on this side of the field. You're going to stand up because you're not blitzing. You want to hit that. You want to hit that. But I may use the werewolf for blitz after this. But I don't know where I want my blitz to be. So we are going to try to open this up if I can. What else do I have to do this turn? Can I take a both out? No, I have to reroll this because I can't leave my ghoul vulnerable, which is unfortunate. Push you to there. I'm not following. I hate using a reroll like that so early for something so trivial. I could come over here and blitz the crap out of this guy with my werewolf, but that puts too much of my speed on one border. I need to keep the werewolf mobile. If I don't throw any other blocks, then that reroll was wasted. Push you to there. No follow. So we're looking a little more secure now. My werewolf is actually not blitzing this turn. He's going to hang out where he is. You're going to take the one-die block on the offense because I got better odds. There we go. Downed. Woohoo! I'm going to put you back. I'm not going to follow because I want this guy liquid. He is my guard player. And that's going to be our turn. So I'm cutting down the number of blocks my opponent's going to throw here. Unfortunately, I burned a reroll on something that was pretty irrelevant. But this is going to help me protect that ghoul for a turn. I wasted a turn by not blitzing anything with my werewolf, but I didn't have anywhere I could retreat him. Stun. Uh-oh, my opponent's going to come right up the middle here, and I'm pretty tied up here. I'm not quite sure how I can open this. Oh, no! Regenerate, regenerate! Oh, I have been regenerated, but my opponent racks up just another casualty. That's casualty number 3 for the game. And he has, in fact, leveled Bad Luck Brian. Follow up. Yeah! So my guard white is now tying up 2 players. So we can try to make something happen there. Ooh, interesting. So he's definitely playing to that side of the field. And unfortunately, I don't quite know how I'm going to get over there. But we're going to find ways. We will find answers to this orc team here if we can. The answer may just be come over here and try to kill these players. To the point where I may even start fouling with my ghoul to get him ejected just to be sure he doesn't die. Unfortunately, he's tying up a loner. I'd love to get a foul in on a black orc. Five, one die block off the pitch. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I've only got one movement after that to try to get out of there, and that's not good for me. Oh no! Don't you dare! Ah, crap! KO'd. That's trouble for me. And these 3 players are unfortunately completely free to do whatever they want. Who needs to be free here? I want my ghoul to be free, so he's going to move over a space. You're going to stand up to give me an assist over here. Actually, I have a 2-die block on that. And I'm standing in a bad place because of this player. This is a 2-die block. I'm going to take this. Down. There we go. 1 success. Down to there. No follow. No armor break. We could hit this player. 1-die block. The bad odds. We can do this, which is... Alright, I got a -1 from there. I'm running out of players. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players left standing. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the sidelines. This is trouble. How do we turn that around? I can roll 2 1-die blocks with this guy, trying to save my werewolf. I can also make that my blitz. Which I may as well. You, blitz. Not skulls. There we go. Down you to there. Oh! Oh, we've got claws! Fractured skull, lose 1 armor point. Finally, we are turning this one around a bit. I can now move him back here. And then... Actually, I can move him even further. We're going to move you here. And then we're going to get a 2-die... A 1-die block. My fellow there. I'm going to have to if I want to get out of here. But the permanent damage on the on that claws player is hopefully going to help me make something happen. Give me good dice. There we go. This is what we need to see happening here. I could push him forward. I'm actually going to push him straight, and I will follow to help cover my my werewolf here. And I pushed him straight because they're so slow. I don't want him to be able to keep up with this ball carrier. Ah, sculled it. We're not going to reroll because I'm going to need them later. Okay, so we are in a passable position. We're not in a great position, and my werewolf's about to get the crap beat out of him. But my opponent has 2 players off the pitch to R4. He's still up 2 players. It's now 7 players to 9, but we have managed to close this gap a little bit. I'm so very, very afraid for my werewolf right now. But he does have block dodge, so he's not easy to take out without tackle, and my opponent doesn't have tackle anywhere. Ha! I like this. I really like this, actually. What he's making sure is that my werewolf cannot get out to get to the ball, because the werewolf has consistently been the player causing my opponent trouble. 3. Go for it. And I'm going to try to get out of here with everything that I can. Now, I get 2 players back if my opponent scores. I might be best letting him score and trying to find a way to break through on the turn after this. But if my werewolf gets out here somehow, which I don't think he can, he could certainly surf the player. But I would have to dodge. No, that's not happening. I got crappy dice to get myself out of here, whatever happens. So we're going to start with the obvious. We're going to stand you up. I do have assists here. Are you the player with guard? You are. If I can get him involved in the play here somehow, Actually, I got 2 dice block on a black orc. That is not a common thing. I could hit that just for the hell of it. What I want to do is move this player down here with a go for it. So I have an assist to counter the -1 I have. Give myself a 1 die block to hit this, and then I'll have good dice to go further. Unfortunately, hang on. I have to move this player first, so we're going to roll this dice. I'm going to push, which is good enough. I'll push you back. This guy is going to follow. I now have a ghoul free as well to give me assists. You're going to come down 1, 2, 3, go for it. Actually, the ghoul can come down here. Hell, the ghoul can come all the way down here and force my opponent to score. We're going to bring the ghoul down to somewhere interesting. Bring the ghoul down to here. We're going to bring you down to here. We're going to get this werewolf the hell out of dodge. If we can. But first we're going to throw our 1 die block. Or 2 die block. We're going to succeed. Yeah, that's my boy. Down to there. Follow up. Don't. Can you hit anyone with 2 die? You cannot. You can. You are declaring a blitz. Oh, it could go either way. This way I like better. Down. Wide. And you're going to come down here to be somewhere relatively annoying. Now you're going to get blitzed in the face, but I got no way around that. Best I can do is make this slightly more difficult for my opponent. I expect he's going to take some blitzes, realize I have a lot of players here, and take the touchdown. In fact, what I expect him to do, which is probably his best, is to bring a player over here and then blitz 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to score. Or he can blitz straight through this guy with his ball carrier to get the touchdown. Fractured Skull is -1 armor value. I believe so. So I have gotten a permanent injury on his team. Just a little parting gift to deal with your the damage you did to me this game. I know it's I generally don't like hoping that my opponent dies. But oh, reroll. We forced a reroll, so he's got to make this play without a reroll if he's going to do it this turn. My guard player has moved back, and he's still in a great position to influence the play here. Oh, the blitz is coming from there. And he's going to get a push. Now, I wonder if he's going to score this turn through the gap, or whether he's going to force me to continue to take blocks. I expect he's going to take the goal. I hope that he's going to take the goal. And go in. There we go. Excellent, because I wasn't quite sure how I was going to get myself out of that corner. And both of my players have come back up, so we are now on even footing, I think. If he stays down, perfect. I have 2 dead players. He has an injured and 1 off the field. So for the first time since kickoff, we have an even number of players here starting the match. Now, what I really want to do is use my ghoul as the ball carrier this time around and find a way to get him up the pitch. Fortunately, with a werewolf and a ghoul, I can really try to pick up the ball from anywhere and play to one side heavily. The downside is it makes it very easy for my opponent to swing back behind that. So I might keep my werewolf and my ghoul on opposite sides and see if I can't steal a touchdown somewhere here to get into a tie. Because I am now at the point in the league where I need to start getting wins if I'm going to qualify for playoffs. This game, I don't have high hopes. I didn't have high hopes for this game, but it's possible for me to steal a tie and still get some points here. 4 turns to score when you got a werewolf on your team is not at all unreasonable. So he's got those 3 guys over there. He has what's on this side? Oh, geez, we're going left. Love it. Love this whole situation. We're definitely going to be doing something over here. Oh, my ghoul is gone again. Why does this keep happening? Why do I have no ghoul when I start the game? It's extremely frustrating not to be able to deploy my ghoul. Lamina, if you know what's going on with that, let me know, please. Can I not move him here? Is that where my ghoul is? Okay, now I just can't move players. Actually, we're going to flip that. Bring you over here. I don't know where the hell my ghoul is, so you're going dead center. And you're going to come over here to cover whatever play kind of wraps around. Of course I don't have 11 players on the field. One of them's freaking dead. But everyone else is here. I'm actually up a player. Where's my ghoul? Okay, I can go 1, 2, 3. He can blitz this guy. I can get the ball and try to send something way up the field. So this is what we're going to try to do. Yes, I will accept. I am extremely frustrated. Perfect defense. The kicking team's coach may reorganize. Crap, this is the worst possible situation for me playing to one side. Sorry, what? Disappearing player bug? Yes. I have this happen to me all the time, where during the kickoff, one of my players just is not visible, and I cannot move him or deploy him. So you notice during this kickoff, I have a ghoul on the pitch right now. Do you see him anywhere? Like, he's not appearing. He's not in the box. He's not on the pitch. It just literally does not put him down until the kickoff happens. And then it just deploys him somewhere randomly, and I don't know where my ghoul is. So it means that one of my 10 players here for this half, I can't place. I have to just hope that I get lucky and he's somewhere good for me. I'm in fact extremely, extremely worried about this kickoff result. This is going to cause me nothing but pain. Hey Demos, how's it going? We're if you get that, try hitting no when it asks if you're ready to go. That can trigger it. Okay, good to know. I will give that a try. Thanks, Lemon. I'm always looking for ways to get around these little bugs because it's It's frustrating when you lose advantage based on errors in the game instead of play errors. When I have a player selected when it shifts, okay, I'm going to be very sure not to select players when things are shifting then. Because it's definitely causing me trouble. Now, where's my ghoul? Where's my ghoul? Am I not seeing something? Like, it's not here. I'm actually short one player due to a game glitch. I actually have an unselectable player somewhere. Crap. Okay, I need to play because I'm out of options. You're the one with guard. I've seen it done in the kickoff, and he always comes right back. Like, that's why I'm so surprised here. Every time I've done this before, the players return to me. Crap. Now I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, we went aggressive to try to make something happen off the back of this really bad roll. And now I got to make something happen. You need to hit this. Good enough. Push. To there. Yes, I will follow. Dodge! Why are my guys actually making that? I don't understand. I keep rolling sixes. I'm getting stupid lucky dodges that I don't deserve to make. You're going to circle all the way around here. One die block. Woohoo, push. Push you to there. Follow. One die block. Push you to there. This will follow. So I'm going to see if my opponent is willing to make the deal that he does not block my ghoul. In the event that the model did not load for me, but he is actually on the pitch here somewhere, I think it's fair to ask my opponent not to block it, counting it as a out-of-game unit. Now, yes, it provides tackle zones, but I should actually have a one-player advantage this turn, and I've lost a player due to a game glitch, which is really unfortunate for me. So, I hate when game glitches wreck me, and this is actually the second one I've had this match, which is very frustrating. But we can find ways to make this work. Now, I just need to hope that my werewolf is okay here. Oh, and he's still standing. Here's the reroll. Still standing! Steve Holt! You know what this means? My opponent, has very few ways to threaten the ball. In fact, this blitzer is the only thing that can come back and prevent me from scoring at this point. These blocks are not going my way, though. That said, these are 2 die blocks. I was throwing 1 die blocks and getting decent results, so this is not at all against the odds. Please, if he does not move this player, then I have a touchdown. Nope, there he goes. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Beautiful. That was luck. This was luck. This was luck. This was luck. We're going to make something happen. You're going to get up. You're getting up. Actually, everyone's just going to stand up because I know the rest of my turn. In fact, you're going to move up and actually engage this guy foolishly because I want as many enemy players engaged as possible here. He might dodge out. No, he's not. I need this assist here. Now I've got a 2 die block and a surf on the blitzer, and then I can run up the field. Doesn't matter, he's down. Come on, game. What you doing? There we go. 1. I didn't blitz! Oh my god, I didn't blitz. I hate this game mechanic. Oh. In tabletop, I would never worry about that. Oh my lord, I just gave up a touchdown. You're my blitz. No. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, touchdown gone. That's it. Shit. Alright, we're going to dodge this guy in here to get some assists in the area. Yes, reroll. I swear, if I was playing tabletop here, I'd be doing so much better. I'm short a player. I'm making user interface mistakes. Oh, my lord. Oh, wow. I think I just gave up the tie. I don't know if I have a way to do this anymore. My player can definitely get enough tackle zones to prevent me from getting... That was like a... There was literally no way to prevent that touchdown if I'd hit the blitz button. The fact that I made a play error... Oh, man. If my werewolf dies now, like, I'm hanging up my Blood Bowl shoes. Holy crap. Okay. Play error number 3. I don't know if I can fully chalk that one up to cyanide. I'd like to, but that's not their fault. That was me playing wrong, and oh man. Now I need to get extremely, extremely lucky to get the touchdown out of this. Alright. Then let's get lucky. And see what our options are. No use lamenting the past when we need to find a solution for the game state. Now I do have my guard blitzer who's out of tackle zones, so I can't actually get him involved in play. Even with him falling over there, he can still get in here and be a pain. Ooh, and my opponent has burned his reroll early. And he has not managed to actually get what he needed out of it. But he has managed to prevent my my white once again from entering the play. So, and he's going to blitz with this guy? I suppose that makes more sense because he can get him off the sideline if he's successful. Oh, thank you, dodge. So I'm okay for the moment. Actually, I'm pretty good for the moment here. I can still get out back here, but then he's got two players that can, in fact, blitz me. What's that? Where's that? Over here? Okay. Actually, we've got some interesting things we can do here. You're going to stand up. You're going to stand up. I have a 2-die block on you. Oh, hang on. What have we learned? You blitz, my friend. Downed. With claw, stunned, beautiful. 1. How far can you get? Pass your dodge roll. Oh, he's dodged. He is dodged. How fast are you? I have a reroll still? Or not have rerolls. 1, go for it. Go for it's are better odds than... Oh! Go for it's are better odds than dodges. So that was worth it for me to try. But I just... Oof. I'm making some of the dice rolls I need to, but not all of them. That said, this ball is in a dangerous place. I don't know if I can capitalize on this, but we are going to try. I went with the math. I could have stayed standing. He could have gotten tackle zones on me. He could have forced me to try to dodge. I have better odds with a single go for it than I do with the dodge. Now I'm in a lot of trouble here. I have 2 turns to make this work, and I don't have a lot of players in the area. I think I have to hope that I just get lucky trying to pick up, stand up, pick up the ball, dodge out, get down there, and he's going to have 2 tackle zones on the ball. 2. Fortunately, he is also out of rerolls, so it's going to be difficult for him to go for it into this whole area. But I assume this player is going to come down here, go for it, and try to get the ball. He may be safer just trying to tackle zone the ball, but we're going to find out just how he decides to play this in just a moment. He does also have this blitzer that can get all the way up there. Holy crap. And I assume this blitzer is going to run down there and go for it to get 3 tackle zones on the ball, meaning that I just need to roll a 6. Fall over. Crap. There's one and only one way that this works. I have to roll a 6 to pick up the ball. So normally a 3 goes to 4, 5, 6. I need a 6 to pick up the ball. I roll the hard 6 to try to get the tie. Everything else here is pretty irrelevant. Guys in stream, let me know what you think about doing the go for it there. It's a 5 and 6 chance that I could be successful, whereas it's a 3 and 6 chance with a reroll for the dodge. I feel like my odds were better to do a single go for it, really freeing myself up. You're going to start going up there just because you can. This guy's too slow to matter, so you're going to stand up and move a space. You're going to stand up. You're going to circle around here. Actually, no. You're getting involved in the play, at least as much as you can. Give me a chance to tie. You give me 2 chances to tie. We're going to get a blitzer up here. You can stand and try to pick this up on a 6+. I don't think blitzing works here at all. Alright, I have to roll a 6 with no rerolls. Come on! Nope. Had to try it. Had to try it. Otherwise, it's game over. GG. Oh, I am in some trouble now. But I do have more players here to get involved. Wow, we have given this away. Forgetting the blitz here was the mistake of the game. Not having the ghoul is unfortunate, but by no means a game breaker. If I can somehow free this ball up and give it another try, that would help. Ooh, that is actually a fantastic play. Is he going to push him up and then try to surf him? There's not much point because he doesn't need to injure me. I suppose it's a league. And as we have made clear in the match after this, kicking somebody while they're down, even on turn 16, is not bad in league play. This is my opponent's final turn, so I do have a single turn to try this, and he rolled... Oh, I'm still standing. He doesn't have a blitz, but he can certainly make it difficult for me to get to this ball. That said, I'm going to try it, because I got nothing to lose. And I can only get one of these players off. Can you score? You can. Oh, and he's got the damn ball. All right. This changes everything. Do you have guard? Oh, you do. Wait, what? Oh, that's it. GG, gentlemen. That ball is too far for me to get it back in the play. And so now we do the things that matter. We try to kill something. Oh, we've got a kick target. Does he have anything? Doesn't matter. Yeah, he does. He leveled. Oh, we're kicking you. Oh, crap. I needed him. Two die block here. Go with the odds. I got 1, 2, 3. I've got +4 on the armor break, which is likely to do something. We're going to try this first because this gives me points, and that's more important to me than injuring a player at the moment. Push. Push. Nothing. Actually, I haven't blitzed yet. Blitz here. Down. I think something's about to happen here. Is that everyone? Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure serving with you. Come on, do something useful. We got a stun. Had to try it. That's it. End of game. So we have unfortunately suffered a 1-0 loss at the hands of the Orcs, but we had a tie on the table that I ended up throwing because I'm bad with buttons. But it was possible. We survived the match. Nobody died. And I rolled a 10 for my winnings again. This is the third game in a row. Third game in a row that I have rolled 10K for my winnings. Wow. So I actually don't think I can replace the Flesh Golem again. I'm not sure. My opponent has MVP'd his Black Orc, the same guy who just leveled that we just tried to kick. I have MVP'd a zombie once again. So I'm coming out of this in a pretty ugly state. But that is the match. And we're at GG here. Now I do see... Hang on. Comments in here asking me, turn 16 foul, not cool. There are varying opinions on whether or not you can kick a player on turn 16. In normal, standard play, where you're just like kind of random matchmaking, I would agree with you. Your turn 16 foul was very bad form because in standard play, everybody's just there to level up, to have some fun, and having a player die for just at a spite, like an end-of-game kick, is horrible. But in league play, where you have a significant chance of playing these players again, especially given the record of this Orc team. Any damage I can do to this opponent now makes my next match easier. So in a closed league, in my local environment, it's considered completely acceptable to do a turn 16 kick or to try to do as much damage as possible because you will be playing the teams again. Similarly, I did have an inquiry to both the Reddit community as well as to my stream community whether or not turn 16 fouls were acceptable in league play, and the overwhelming consensus was in league play, where you're playing for a tournament, it is considered completely acceptable to do your current turn 16 kicks because you will have a chance to play these players again, and you want to do as well as possible should that occur. So that is it for our Blood Bowl match for the evening. This is the Dwarfhead Cup Season 2 Week 5 game. Unfortunately, my graphic didn't update properly. And next up, I've got a Reddit Blood Bowl game coming up later this week, and actually fairly soon we should be able to see the second game in the Olympics. So hopefully I'll catch you guys for that. Of course, if you're checking this out on YouTube, you can always watch the games on live stream at Nerris_games on Twitch TV. If you're hanging out in live stream, you can always catch the entire game in its replay on Nerris.BBL, my YouTube channel. And if you are watching on YouTube, I do highly recommend, as always, set the timer to play back at 1.5 speed. It cuts the game down a lot, and you still get all that great content. That's going to be it for a broadcast here for you guys on stream. I'm going to shut this down and come back in just a moment just to cut off the recording. Everyone else, have a great evening.